While most are conforming with current lockdown regulations and staying in their homes, only going outside to forage or take some form of exercise, there are those that are ignoring the suspension of the right of assembly and are flagrantly hanging around in a group far bigger than 2 individuals, while blatantly flouting social distancing etiquette. And that's not to mention the current restrictions on flight. For all I know, I imagine these swarming animals may feel beyond the law, but Norfolk's version of SWAT is prepared to bring them back in. This guy's trained for years for such an eventuality and slips effortlessly into his protective suit.
This is really quite scary. What was in here? Very good, isn't it?
You look like you came out of Chernobyl or something.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, about to go into a hazardous site. You know, one of the great joys about hanging around with nature is you never quite know what's going to happen. And yeah, this is one of those events. So I'm fully prepared to jump in the pond. I've done this before. If it all goes wrong with the bees, I'm fully prepared to go and do a runner and jump straight in the pond. It's the only way I can get out of this situation, if it all goes pear-shaped.
The only weapon needed is a nuke box. Although this has little chance of exploding because I made it myself out of plywood, on second thoughts it could disintegrate while climbing the ladder. A nuke box is a bee thing, and here I get technical. A small temporary hive.
Sort of got the majority, hasn't it?
In amongst this mass gathering is the queen. The aim is to get as many bees in the box as possible and hope that the queen is one of them. But this requires one decisive bang. Otherwise it can suddenly become bee Armageddon.
Could cut the branch, but is that helpful?
I'm just going to whack it. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, that's gone up.
The lid is put on the nuke and it's placed on a cloth under the tree.
But do we need to let them in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let them in.
Or out.
Stragglers.
Yeah.
And if the queen is one of the captives, those left up in the tree will find their own way in.
I was looking forward to a dunk in the pond. Do that way. Well, actually, we'll do it now.
The box is left until evening. By that time all the bees should be inside, and with the entrance corked up, the nuke box moved to a new location, away from the old hive. That way the bees have satisfied their desire to swarm and are now safely rehomed. Meanwhile, there's only one safe place for the beekeeper. Underwater.